Welcome back to McWaverCat. We are going into day 9, but first, we're looking at this note. I decided to do a little bit of Googling because a few days ago I got a comment on my second video that said that the places on the map are actually modeled after real Northern England places. So I actually Googled Long Meg, and it's called Long Meg and Her Daughters. And I do remember actually accidentally exploring up here, the Daughters Stone Circle, and seeing a picture of the stone, and it had the swirl markings just like this does. You can see it here and here. So yeah, I think this is exactly what it's referring to. All right, so we're going to start here, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and east, 1, 2, and we'll check it out here. Great, there it is. The river in its youth here is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. Very droopy. I like the color. Move this out of our line. Okay. And with that, the day is done. So let's give Hellbore some scritches and move on to our day 9. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Okay, let's take a look at our card. In Tebe, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Okay. There's something weird about the noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. So it looks like NESSWSS. I was thinking it would spell out a name of a town, but I think those are directional coordinates. Not coordinates. Directional northeast, southwest. There. So let's take a look. Why is this still here? Here's my card. So I'm thinking we start in Tebe. Tebe. Tebe? Okay, we're gonna go north, east, south, south, west, south, south. Yes! I find myself on a patch of moorland, surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there another. Purple plants. Ooh, this one looks like our teardrop-shaped pointed leaves to stamen. I'm gonna pop that right there for a second and move you up to this shelf. Here it is. Yes, absolutely. There it is. I think we have our 3 flowers. I don't think we need to combine them yet, though. And if we have time at the end of this episode, I'm going to actually go through and see if we can identify some more plants, because our shelf is starting to fill out a bit more. We have a lot of unnamed stuff. And a lot of named stuff, too. Oh, okay. Our stuff is kind of getting shoved over. I'm going to put Branthium. The ones that I suspect are named down here as well. Candlewood. Okay. I know that's eyebright, but the red ebony. Red ebony is great. We're going to keep our fungi on that shelf. Butterdale. This has to go all the way to the end. Not quite the end. Aguria, Butterdale, Brimlock. Balia. Okay. Our red ebony can go in line. Fever Kiss. Right before... Right between these two. Boop. Storian. Pretty sure this is Storian. Okay. And we'll move these all over. We can get them all in better view. Okay, so we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plants that need identifying. Great. Let's give Hellbore some scritches. And be on our way. Our librarian friend is back. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Oh. Sorry, I turned to Google. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Yes, I'm pretty certain we have Fever Kiss. Great. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Mountain Astery. This is a weird shape. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. I don't think I've seen anything like that yet. So Fever Kiss, we're going to go ahead and switch to yellow. Give some scritches. Archive. These are all... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Can move these in here. Oh, if you put them in, do they... Okay, no, they don't fit together. We're gonna keep that. And this... Oh, I think we already know what that is, but this letter will definitely keep out. Okay, and we'll take our next customer. Oh, Cleany Cat. Cleany Cat. David Schaefer. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Yeah, I've seen her a couple of times. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermare, but that's certainly unusual. Beckfoot Candle. Okay, we had another clue like this. That was a single word. Kentmere Eye. Okay. I remember now. We use this thing. So let's take a look. So we are looking for Beckfoot. Beckfoot. And then we're going to go with candles here. Okay. Oh, Beckfoot's right in front of my face. Beckfoot. Candle. The candle leads me east of Wastwater. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons me, perhaps another time. New plant acquired. Very interesting plant. Okay. Done. Oh, we could just literally drag it over onto the archive. This thing still confounds me. Gosforth. And the fact that I actually lost health going there. Forest Fair. Oh, the guy who's high on that one plant. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. That's the Edgar Allan Poe guy, I think. Seeds of Redemption. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. Oh, you need another hit. Okay. Oh, I don't think we ever confirmed it. Let's give this a yellow tag. Scritchy, scritchy, kitty cat. Reuben Ward, this is the detective. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Oh, great. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. That doesn't even sound familiar. Yeah. Book. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't followed her into the shop, whatever it is. Wild coal. Oh, okay. So it's a berry. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. Okay, so we're looking for purple berries. Berries. Oh. Purple red berries. I mean, I think it's the only thing I've got that has berries on it. Yep, okay. Norwood. What did he call this? Something coal. Wild coal. Hangovers. And we'll put it down here. Great. Another one down. Good, kit. Michael Bennett. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. Yeah, I gave it to her. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. What are you looking for? Oh, she wants this, or he wants the same thing. Foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very... Okay, he wants the same thing then. Which I believe was a mushroom. Ward spirits. Okay. Verona Green. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. Ugh. Did I actually visit that circle? We did find it. And then the Gilded Dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendro plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. Okay, pieces are starting to go together. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tebe, we just went there, where nothing but black Digitus mortis grows. Sounds like it's dead fingers or something, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Sounds like a place to go. Northeast of Tebe. Tebe, northeast. There's like nothing out here. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. Oh, that is a creepy plant. Seeing if we had something called Digitus, but I don't. Okay, so we are, 17 minutes into our episode. I'm going to go ahead and start looking. Auguria, Bishop's Parasol. Did we have one Bishop's Parasol? We did. Brimlock, Butterdale. Caballia. Candlewood. Caldery. I don't know if I have anything that looks like this. The uses of Caldery are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Thin stem, small leaves? This might be it. I will give this a purple tag. And we'll call it Caldery. Arduino offering. Okay. Pavilium. Okay. Common Trouse. The Copper Caledonian is up top. Devil's Nightcap. Okay, we're missing one in here. This plant is known colloquially as a corpse fiend. That's right, this is the weird one. Has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. I'm looking for this zigzaggy texture on the outer bits of the leaves. I'm not sure I see that. Purple flowers, long leaves. Actually, I'm going to read all of these. It has a distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. Sweet like rhubarb. Dark purple flowers. Overpowering sickly sweet scent. Unpleasant scent. Wary of those spines. Okay, that's not it at all. Pleasant fresh aroma, although what did the description say? Purple flowers, gentle scent. This thing we've had since the beginning and we still don't know what it is. Strawberry dipped in honey. We got a couple very sweet smelling stuff. Red flowers, soft leaves. And these are all mushrooms. Okay. So Devil's Nightcap is still on the prowl. So we have Dranthium. Dranthium is this one. Elderfinium, Ember Soul. Ember Soul. Thought to have protective properties, it is given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. I didn't see anything about razor sharp leaves in those descriptions. And I don't see anything that looks like this. No, I think those are all the plants I have. Okay, Ember Soul. Eye Bright. Thought we had Eye Bright. Oh, we do. It's just up here. Farmer's Worry. Okay. Oh, this thing. I still really don't know which one it is. It doesn't look like any of these, though. Fever Kiss, Forest Camphor, we have both. Box Button. Gandy Root. A plant with medicinal properties, digestive troubles. Rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. I feel like we have this. I could have sworn I gave this to what's his face, and he came back to me wanting to shut us down. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's Gandy Root, not Grandy Root. I mislabeled it. That's why it's not in the right spot. Tummy aches. You go over here. Gilded Dendra, Gray Sandfire, Harlequin Blue, Penchuck, Pop Heart, Jacob's Worth, Lady of Summer, Larkshine. Oh. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, it's thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the pods. Okay, spiny pods that grow on this plant. This, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say is Larkshine. And this, causes pain. Lady of Summer goes after Lady of Summer. Lemon Dandy, Long Veracund, Maiden Sorrow, Mary's Breath, Meek Dew, Mellow Glow, Mount Astery. Right, this is the cup-shaped flowers. Oh, Stale Damp Smell. Stale Damp Smell. Musty Books. I mean, they are kind of cup-shaped. But this is a weird... And this looks like a can. But it does say Stale Damp Smell, and this says Musty, which is a Stale Damp Smell. Where's my labels? I have a cat sitting on my computer desk, so I can't see the right half of the right little bit over here of my screen. Oh, I shut it. Mountain Astory. Or Astery? Norwood. Oh, we got quite a gap here. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by a sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing only under a natural light. Oh, no, I want to go over spores. It means mushrooms. I don't know. It's definitely a mushroom of some kind. Talking about released spores. Haliants. Short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of air in its vicinity. Is this it? Pleasant, fresh aroma. The leaves look similar, but I'm not going to call it on this one. If someone comes looking for it. Bennett we have. Okay. Red Ebony, or Wren, Royal Gentilia, Shimmerlung, Solomon's Scepter, I remember that, St. John's Poppy, Storian, no confirmation, but pretty certain it's Storian, Sunset Mount Cap, Unpleasant Odor, that's the one we gave to the guy just not that long ago, Trimblehuff, that doesn't sound familiar at all. So this is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downward to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Cup-like. Okay. There should be a stamen poking out, and they're a flat curve on the ends. None of these rest point downward. This one even points upward. Okay. Wandering Bew, we've done. Wild Coal, Winter Boar, Witch Fig, Warriorless. That's it. Okay. Pop that in the archive. And I think that's it for the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for day 10.